Come here, Christian. Come here. Christian. No, Christian, come on this side. Thank you. No. Christian, could you come over here? No, you're not talking to me. You don't have to talk to me. Okay, you don't have to tell him. He can come over here if he wants to. He's just outside. Who are you to tell him that he can't come over here? It doesn't matter. That's not your child. If I tell him to come over here to meet me at the side of the door to pick up his toys, then he can do that. Who are you to tell him not? Christian, come on this side so you can get your toys.
Shelly, I don't think
come on this side. I can do the visit with my son just because you don't like how I'm talking. Who are you? That's not your child. You were just yelling at him in the back of your car. I just saw you pointing at him, telling him not to say something, right? No. What she just tell you to do? What she just tell you to say? What she just tell you, Christian? Look at this. What she just tell you? Look at me, baby. Look at me. Are they telling you not to say something? I told him to stay with me because he's not staying with you though. We are in the parking lot. Okay, but look at all this stuff I got in my hand. He can't come and get his toy. If I tell him to come on this side, what's the problem? What's the problem? Because it's a parking lot. It's a parking lot. He's right around the car, and I'm getting out the car like any other time, Shelly. You let him come on this side to pick up his things. I understand that, but the adult that he was with asked him not to step out. Okay, and now his mama is telling him to come on this side and come get your toys. Could you come on this side and come get your toys, please? Can you not walk to him? Yeah. Sure, you can come right on over here. Excuse me.
Mom, that's from Peyton.
The light. There you go.
You feel crusty?
What's crusty?
Are they crusty or are they sugary?
All right. What went on to get them involved?
They took my son when my car broke down at a gas station.
What is that?
Because my son had a scratch on his nose. We were at like a Subway, and there's like a huge window where he was trying to look out of it. I pulled up a chair so that he could actually see out of it, but he tried to like climb up on this small piece of ledge that, on the windowsill, that little small piece right there. He tried to climb up on that extra piece, and as I was trying to tell him to get down, as he was coming down, he hit his nose on a ledge, and it left a marking on the bridge of his nose. And that's why they said that they had taken him initially.
So was DHS involved in Tennessee?
No, we were driving through.
Yeah.
So we were driving through Tennessee when we stopped at Subway to get something to eat, and that's when that incident happened. Then we continued on our drive through Arkansas when my car broke down at a gas station in Arkansas, and that's when they took my child, because I called the cops because my phone wasn't working, it was getting ready to die, and I needed someone to come and assist me with the car. So I called 911 for help. So that's how I had initial first contact with them. During that contact, I had told them that they were just asking me questions, and I told them that, I'm getting ready to take my son to, be with family while I, figure some things out as far as like jobs and stuff like that. And, in the midst of that, while we're sitting there, she asked my son, how did you get that cut on your nose? And he said, Mommy did it. So she turns to him and she said, well, how did she do it? And then my son said she punched or something like that. Uh-huh. And then I tried to clear it up, and I said, because I recorded, because I'm a vlogger, and I actually recorded the incident. So I was trying to explain to him, and I said, this is a punch. And I balled up my fist and I showed them. I said, or did you hit your nose? And he turns and he looks at the lady, and she goes just like this. She balls her fist up and she puts it on her face, and she look at him like shrugging her head, and he says in a low tone, he looks back at me and says, well, hunch, as if, and he said it with a smirk. And I recorded this whole thing on camera, like the whole conversation was recorded. So that the worker didn't end up, she didn't explain to me that she was gonna, take my son to the side and question him. She just was like, come on, we about to go. And I'm in a state where I ain't know nobody. Like, my initial first thought was, what are you doing? Like, why are you telling my son to come with you? So I stand up and I tell my son to come and sit back down. And that's when the police got in the middle between me and the worker. And that's how they ended up taking my son. They said, that's how they ended up taking my son.
So why didn't you with the dad then?
Because it just didn't work out.
And anything physical or medical wrong with you?
No.
Have you been on medicine for nerves or anxiety in the past?
No.
Have you had any mental health counseling?
No.
How often do you visit with your son now? And how far do you get to school?
I have obtained an associate's in accounting, a bachelor's in cybersecurity, and I'm obtaining my master's degree in cybersecurity.
So you were in the military?
Yes.
What branch?
The Marine Corps.
So any other mental or emotional issues going on for you?
What do you mean, any other? I don't have none.
Like stress of financial stress issues and worrisome, having lack of support here, things like that?
No. I think when they ask me those questions, I put no. I don't have any emotional or worry at this time.
Okay. Any depression going on or?
No.
Otherwise things are better since you've got this 40-hour job in Valero.
No. I didn't say it was better because I got the job. What makes you think that?
Because now you have more finances to be able to pay for a hotel room.
But having that wasn't an issue to begin with for me. I just said that you spoke to my finances. You said,
Right.
how were you maintaining it? I didn't say that was an issue.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's a good thing to have a job, don't you?
Yeah. If life is expensive, like you said.
It is expensive. But yeah, it's not a worry. I mean, even when I didn't have the job, I just knew that I just pray about it, honestly. I'm not saying that I don't have a care in the world because this is a hard situation to handle.
Any history of suicidal thoughts, ideation or attempts?
No.
Ever used to cut on yourself or self-abuse?
No.
No history of auditory or visual hallucinations, seeing things or hearing things?
No.
So your son was just kind of joking around with the DCFS worker there and wound up in foster care.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do have some questions. When should we have a report?
Within 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Okay. So do you think I need some type of something?
Can't be sure yet. All right, that's all I needed.
Okay, thank you.